Laurae, what's up? What's up? You can hear me?
I can totally hear you.
Awesome. Awesome. Hey, thanks for joining. So before we get this bad boy kicked off, I want to make sure that everyone out there knows that hasn't watched this show yet, knows what it's about. This is Drinking Buddies. This is where I invite one of my buddies on. We have some drinks. We have a good time. I hope y'all like it. If you don't, I don't really care because I'm going to have a good time regardless. So that's what it's about. This is brought to you by Day Drinking. If you have not subscribed to Day Drinking, subscribe to it right now. It's on Apple, it's on Spotify, it's on everything. Make sure you get on that, subscribe to it, like it, rate it, all that good stuff. If you don't like it, kick rocks. Keep it moving. All right. If you love it, I love you back. All right. I got my friend Laurae on today. Laurae, what's happening?
Hey, what's going on?
I'm super. I've been looking forward to this. I was looking forward because I got some questions for you. But before we get this bad boy started, I want to know what you're drinking.
I've got the Velvet 8-year whiskey.
Okay, so today, you know what? I was thinking I needed to go special with you. I don't know. Let me see here. I'm going special with you. Check this out.
Ooh.
Okay, this bottle has no label on it.
Ooh.
Here's why. This came from my friends at Dalton Distillery in Dalton, Georgia. This came straight out of the barrel for your guy right here.
Feels good to be special.
Those are the benefits you get when you're the business and bourbon guy. Let's give a couple of shout outs. So we got a couple of people online. I want to shout them out real quick. Gary, what's happening? Wesley, what's happening, my friend? Doug from Buffalo. That's my guy. Admin group. I need to know what your name is. Shout out your name who's showing up as admin group. Let me know what's going on. Wesley, what are you drinking? Oh, this is the Cocktail Chronicle, guys. What's happening, my friend? Yeah, I heard about you today. Good to see you on. All right. Are you ready for this?
I'm as ready as I'm going to be. I got
all right. Time. Let me pour my drink. Oh my God. Like seriously, this has been sitting in my cabinet for about a year. I'm breaking it out for you.
Good. I feel special.
All right, let's get a little virtual clink. You ready? Bam. Ooh.
Yeah,
that's good. You did me right. All right. So for those of you that do not know, my friend Laurae here was on Naked and Afraid. And we're going to talk about that. But first, I want to know, okay, before you go on a show like that, what is it that what qualifies anyone to go on a show like that? Like what is it? Just
it's a healthy amount of primitive skills, a healthy amount of self-comfort with being naked and all that kind of good stuff, and a whole lot of partial insanity, I think.
Which one are you?
Little something wrong there to be wanting to do that.
So what's your training for something like that? Like give people, you and I've talked about it a little bit last time we met, but give people a little bit of your background.
Yeah, so I'm enrolled in a federally recognized tribe. So a lot of the skills that people think are primitive skills or prepper skills, they're kind of traditional skills to me. So bow making and hide tanning and basket weaving and like fish weirs and bone carving, all that kind of stuff. Like I just kind of grew up doing it. And it's the skills that if somebody takes all your shit, all your clothes, shoes, water, everything, and dumps you off in the middle of nowhere, somewhere you've never been, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
You know, so that's
why would anyone do that?
a little bit of insanity helps. Most normal people wouldn't want to do that. They
Yeah,
like my YouTube, my whiskey, a nice big comfy couch, some pillows, shoes. Yeah.
that's me. You just described me.
Yeah.
All right, okay, so you decided, look, I'm gonna go do this thing. First of all, what did you like? You watch the show and you're like, shit, yeah, I can do that. I can do that shit. Is that what happened or what?
No, I never even watched the show. They actually sent me an email and wanted to know if I was interested in doing the show. So then actually I watched a few episodes and I was like, this looks stupid, retarded, insane. And I totally like, I just have to now. So yeah, it kind of went from there. And from the time they reached out and contacted me, it was like maybe 6 weeks. And I got a flight. They flew me out to LA to meet with the producers and do a physical and meet with the
Yeah.
shrink. They want to make sure you're crazy, not like clinically crazy.
Not, they want to make sure you're crazy, not crazy.
Not
That's what's up.
crazy. Yeah.
Couple of shout outs real quick. Diana from down in Tampa, which by the way, wasn't Tampa, but we met in Orlando. This is so fitting because we met at a bar in Orlando. How dope is that? Drinking whiskey. Let's see. Kathleen, my friend Kathleen in Missouri is on as well. What's happening, Kathleen? All right. So 6 weeks. They reach out. They say 6 weeks. We're going to kick this thing off. Did they tell you at all where you're going to go at that point?
Nope. No, I think it was right. I think before we met, which I think was in like February.
Yeah.
It was gonna be hot because the immunizations they gave me were for like yellow fever, dengue fever, malaria. Like I had to take malaria pills, all this stuff. So it was gonna be Central America, South America, Central Africa. That's
okay.
That's what I was able to
narrow. Okay. So were you leaning towards anyone? Were you like, yo, I want to go in this sort of climate, or I'm better acclimated in this, or what?
No, I was hoping that it was going to be Africa because that'd be like no joke. There's some serious shit that can kill you. A very numerous, gruesome,
Yeah.
So I was kind of hoping for that. But I think it was about 6 weeks before, that they had scheduled to start, that they reached out. They're like, okay, Laurae, you're leaving in 6 weeks. You're going somewhere in Mexico. So that's all I
Okay.
knew.
So the question that most people are thinking, like, do they pay you to do that?
Not much. It's like you get about $300 every day that you survive. You get about $300. So
that is seriously the worst job ever. Holy shit, that is the worst job ever.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Here's what happens. I'm gonna drop you off in the middle of nowhere. I'm gonna give you nothing, and if you survive, you get $300.
Yeah, buy clothes off. Yeah.
All right. So when did you find out? So you ended up in Mexico, in Baja, Mexico. When in the desert? Like when did you find out that's where you're going?
About 2 weeks before the start of the challenge.
Okay, so then you had a little bit of time to kind of like prepare for, okay, this is what the terrain's going to be like, and know what out there is going to kill you or eat you, shit like that.
Yeah. Yep. That's right about when I had met you, because I knew it was going to be Mexico. So I was living in DC at the time. I was like, I need to find somewhere hot with a lot of sun. Yeah. Get all my bits, some sunshine.
Yeah.
And find some nude beaches, that kind of thing, walking around on like pokey shit to toughen up my feet. So that's right around the time when we had met. So
yeah. Did you have to like get comfortable with that piece? Like did you like train yourself for that? Like, yo, let me go to these nude beaches and just get comfortable with like just doing my thing. So
no, it was like I never did find a nude beach down there. Like we went to the Everglades and I'd lay out naked out there, but then you're like mosquito bait,
yeah.
Was kind of training, I guess, in a way. But yeah, that was a really hard thing actually to get over for me. Because I'm in my 40s. I've had
Yeah.
5 kids. You watch the
Yeah.
show, it's usually young 20-something, woo, the chicks you'd want to see. And then there was me, and I'm just like, well, shit, I feel like a fat old cow. This sucks. The first time that you get out of the truck and they're like, all right, all off, go. Get over it real quick. Real
Yeah.
quick. It was
Okay,
like
so when you first show up and you see and you show up, first of all, they fly you in first class though, right?
No.
What? National Geographic cheap as shit. Why don't they fly? At least they can do is fly you in first class. So all right, so they fly you in and coach way in the back. You get there.
Mexico is way better. Oh my God.
They what?
The story of when I left Mexico.
Oh, we're gonna get there. Oh, we're gonna get there. All right, okay. So you get there, they throw you in a truck like you're on Narcos or something like that. They throw you in a truck, blindfold you, take you out into the wilderness, say get naked and get the hell out. And then you
Yep.
see your partner for the first time. What is that experience like when it's like you and this naked stranger meet each other for the first time?
Well, for one, like when I first met my partner, so we'd already been for a good couple of hours. The different takes, me getting out of the truck and walking the desert, And so by the time I met him, I'd been naked in front of the production crew already for about 2 or 3 hours. And it was nice to have another naked person that was there. But he was from Calgary, Canada. Super nice guy. But yeah, when we first walked up, he had like a big, kind of goatee, and he had some tattoos. So I was like, okay, I'm thinking in my head, we're gonna get along. He's obviously not this prick, that I was afraid I was gonna have for a partner. So he was, really awesome. I think what he said, he's like, oh, I see we showed up wearing the same thing. How awkward. And I was like, oh, fuck. He was super cool. Super cool. So.
All right. So you felt there was a level of comfort when you first met. He put you kind of at ease. You put him at ease. All right. So, I got a little bit of background in production, movie production, television production, a little bit. I know. So like when I watch that show, I'm like, okay, there's you out there freezing your ass off or getting burnt up. And how many people are around you? How big is the production crew? Because there's got to be like a boom guy, a light guy, a camera guy. Like how big is the production crew that's hanging around you?
So we have our location producer, who's always kind of in the vicinity, our medic, who's in the vicinity, and then one camera guy and one sound guy for each. So that's it.
Okay.
So
all right.
There's 3 people at all times around us during the day.
So who's the one that sneaks in the candy bars for you?
Nobody. Like it's no joke. Like our first meal was an omelet, right? Because I found this tiny little clamshell when we were walking through, and then I found that bird's nest, and the eggs were like that big. And Chris got a lizard, so he just straight chopped it in half, guts and everything. And I cracked an egg with half a lizard, put it in the clamshell, shoved it in the fire, and that's what we ate. Nobody was giving us fucking Snickers bars or granola bars.
How did it taste?
Very sandy. It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
But my made some noises I have never heard it make after I had eaten that. Like trying to digest lizard bones.
Oh, I bet. Because you're not used to eating nasty ass bird eggs and lizards.
No.
So that was the first meal that you had?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Shout out real quick to a few folks. We got Tasha on drinking her bullet bourbon. Cheers. Skylar, what's happening, Skylar? You got your glass of whiskey, but I need to know what it is, my friend. Doug says, kill you or eat you. Yeah, that's real talk. Greg, what's happening? Oh, you're watching on YouTube too. Cool. Tony, thanks for checking in, my friend. All right, so first meal, nasty bird egg. Do you even know what kind of bird it was?
No, none.
Nasty Berg ate and a lizard. All right. So did you drink? You had to drink something. Would you drink? I actually, so full disclosure, I've seen the episode in its entirety. So I'm asking questions that I already know the answer to, but I know some people haven't. So you drink, what'd you drink?
So there was like a little creek, kind of stagnant water-ish thing was out there. And so I dug like a gypsy well next to that. So digging like a seep next to the water source, thinking that it'll backfill with the water, groundwater, but not the stagnant water that's right next to it. So groundwater. So I dug one of those. Um, and I think we drank, I believe that was the first day. Might have been the second day, I don't remember. And then on the second day, when I went up the canyon, which I found the bird's nest and the cattails and the yucca and all that stuff, there's a huge creek. So I would hike all the way up there for water. That's because you could drink it right out of the ground. So.
Yeah. So you didn't get sick from any of the water that you drank?
No, nope.
Because you didn't.
Also, like I could eat light bulbs. It's fine.
Because I hear, like, aren't you usually like supposed to boil it or something? I don't know. I know here in Atlanta, when they have a water main break, you got to boil everything. You weren't boiling nothing. So what are your guts made of? You get
to boil water in. There's no pot, and you couldn't peel bark off of the trees because all the trees were mesquite, so you couldn't peel the bark to make a water vessel. I did wind up taking a barrel about that big that I had found, and I carved it all out. So that was a water vessel, but again, you couldn't cook in it. You just burn the whole thing. So I was able to carry water back and forth for Chris with that because he had really burnt his feet really.
I saw that. All right, so those of you guys that are just checking in, I'm with my homie Laurae, my buddy. We're having some drinks and we're talking about her journey on the show Naked and, or as my dad would probably say, Naked and Afraid. But I'm going to say on Naked and Afraid. And I have often wondered what the hell would possess somebody to go in there. But I understand a little more. It's a way of proving your primitive skills, proving that you can do something that other people can't do, which I think is pretty cool, and not something that I would make it Naked and Afraid for about 30 minutes. Yeah, I part of me thought, like, I'm gonna have Laurae on. I'm gonna go ahead and do, like, I thought I'd just for solidarity, I almost thought about doing no shirt on today, just so I could be like half naked and kind of scared in my basement. But just as a show of solidarity and support for you. My next question.
Yep.
The first night, what was it like?
Awful. It was awful. It's bad enough, like, when you're sleeping on like a really crap mattress, but sleeping on the ground, rocks and thorns, having to worry about, biting ants and scorpions and snakes. It's really, it might be in the 50s, but it feels so cold because of, the temperature fluctuation. If it's like 100 a day, and then it drops down to in the 50s, and that's really freaking cold. And I think the first night is when that sandstorm came through. So it was really windy, and it just felt like your skin was just being eaten, like scrubbed with a sandpaper. It was awful. It was awful. I think we slept like 5-10 minutes max.
So did you cuddle?
No, he doesn't cuddle. I tried.
He was like, nah, I don't cuddle.
No, he's like restless legs, and he was like, no hard feelings, but I don't even cuddle my wife. I was like, dude, it's fucking freezing. That it's totally different. No.
So I saw that in the episode where he's like, "Oh yeah, I got before y'all met," and he's like, "I have restless legs, so like whoever my partner is, if they want to cuddle, it's not happening." And I'm like, "Dude, forget your damn restless legs. It's cold as shit." Like I've seen this show before. Like, restless legs or death. I think I will take restless leg. What do you say? So. Yeah. Laurae, if you and I end up out there naked and afraid, I will cuddle. Just so you know, no problems, no problems with cuddling. All. Let's give a couple. Let's check in with a couple folks. Let's see. Kathleen is on that. Evan Williams, bonded and barrel white label. Yes, thank you for breaking that down. Bonded and barrel, good stuff. And Skylar's on that. Basil Hayden, one of my favorites. But I got to tell you, shout out to my man Chuck Butler up there at Dalton Distillery. This shit is pretty good. I wish I could share it with you.
You got to send me.
I don't even know if I can like get it anymore because I got this came out of the barrel. I'm gonna holler at them though because I'm gonna get my own labels on it and start selling the shit. So I'm a businessman. That's what I do. All right. So I have a fun question for you. That's big because we're in this quarantine. Yes, we're in this quarantine situation. Everybody's locked down. Which, by the way, you're in Washington, right? Where are you at? You out in the country? Yeah, because you're straight up cabin in Washington State.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Nice.
It's kind of life as usual for I got a farm out here and here. Excuse me, got a farm out here and it's just, we still work and go out and seeing our neighbors and life hasn't slowed down at all for us. And it's funny because I'll go to something and everybody's wearing masks and all this other stuff and I'm, I'll get in line and I'm like 2 feet behind the person in front of me. Everybody's giving me dirty looks and I'm like, oh, personal bubble. Forgot. So, yeah, I live under a rock.
No, yeah, that is very serious down here in Atlanta. It's very serious. I went to the grocery store earlier today, and now they're controlling which direction you walk in the aisles. Everybody's serious about it, which is cool. I appreciate that and respect that. And I love the fact that everyone has a mask on. Love it, because I don't have a mask on. I'm not wearing no mask. So like, the fact you got mask on keeps me safe. So I'm gonna keep your mask. That's great. So I feel very safe when I go out and about because everybody has a mask. To all you guys that are watching that wear your mask, thank you very much because I feel that much safer when I walk past you in the Publix. So thank you very much. Yeah, down here it's different though, Laurae. Like it is pretty serious. So you're off the grid up there, which means you're not watching no damn television. You probably haven't even watched your own episode of Naked and Afraid, did you?
I watched it on my phone. So the screen was like that big. So yeah, I was able to watch it. We were gonna have a viewing party at the local bar, but all shit, they are closed, so we didn't get to have a viewing party up there, which sucked. But yeah, I sat and drank my beer. Yeah.
That's what's up. So my sister says that she loves you, and that is and that's awesome because I know why she does. Like real people. I love it. Oh, Brittany says, is it time for a drink? Brittany, is it 5 o'clock somewhere? Hell yeah, it's time for a drink. If it's 5 here, it's 5 everywhere. Drink, please. All right. So say again.
I started drinking at about 1:30 because we're 3 hours.
My girl. Day drinking. All right. So my next question for you is, well, all right. Here is the biggest question I have for you. What the hell were you doing walking around in the dark?
I did not fall and break my foot getting up to go pee. That's not how it went down.
Whoa. All right. Love it. See, There's television, and then there is reality. All right, so let me say that. You tell me what happened. I'm gonna go ahead and frame it up for everyone. So on television, what happened is Laurae walking around in the middle of the night and turns her ankle and breaks her tears tendons, breaks her foot, whatever, and she has to be medically removed because her foot is jacked up. And that's what was happening on TV. So what happened in real life?
So in real life, it was actually the next day. And I had gone up to the canyon and got more. So I got cattails, I got more yucca, I found some more berries, and we had eaten that. So we went through the whole next day. And so maybe 8 o'clock, and during the day, we went through diary camps and stuff like that. And I had gone down to that creek, it was further up the canyon where I was telling you I would get fresh water.
Yeah.
And I went because we've been laying dry. I have very long hair and I am a little vain that I was like, no, my hair is going to get really dry and it's all going to break. So I need to go clean up. And so I went down to that creek up by because it's in that canyon. The one that I was climbing around in, it was in the shade, because the sun was already back behind the other side. So I was going up the canyon, get into the sun on the top, and fell down the fucking canyon and broke my foot in 2 places. So I sat there for about 15 minutes, trying to wrap my head around what the fuck just happened. Because I'm in the middle of nowhere. I don't have any clothes. My partner isn't there. I don't have a phone. The production crew is gone. And I fell down the fucking canyon and broke my goddamn foot.
Wow.
So I hopped where our camp is, and once I get within shouting, I'm shouting for Chris, but Chris can't hardly get up because of his feet. Yeah. So I wound up, hobbling back to camp. And then we called the medic, Sam. And Sam came in and he's like, can you feel your toes? And I'm like, no, I can't feel my toes. And he's like, okay, well, we can't medically pull you out of here until the producer. And she was in San Felipe, so that's like 2 hours away. And so we had to wait for her to come out. And by the time everybody got there, it was dark. And that's when they went ahead and did the medical extraction. So I think because the crew wasn't there to watch me fall, they had to edit to make the viewers understand that I fell and I broke my foot.
That's some bullshit. They played you out, Laurae. Oh my God. Oh my God. They played you out. Wow.
Much shit when people were like, oh, it's just the old lady bladder, this and that. And don't you know better than to go wandering around in the dark? And I'm like, I'm not a fucking idiot. I know not to go wandering around in the fucking dark. I fell out of the damn canyon. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. So broke my foot in 2 places. So I broke my talus, and then I had a calcaneal, which is where when the tendon rips from the bone, it takes a portion of the bone with it. And that's what I did. And it was quite painful.
Well, first, let me say you are a G. You are a straight gangster because you went up there and fell off the damn canyon and made your way back to camp. And then they played you out like you went up in the middle of the night and turned your ankle. I feel some kind of way now, but I'm not surprised because that is what they do. Again, for those of y'all just checking in, I got my friend Laurae on. We're talking about her journey on Naked and Afraid and how the producers played her out and made her look like she rolled her ankle in the middle of the night instead of falling off a damn cliff, which is what really happened. But since there were no cameras there to see it, this shit didn't happen. And so they had to create something to happen. That's messed up.
Yep.
Respect, though. Wow. That's crazy. Okay. So now let's get to the story. You said when you left, you're about to tell me earlier on about what happened when you left.
Yeah. So because it was a medical tap out and I was leaving before the end of the 21 days, I didn't have a flight from San Felipe to Mexico to Dallas back to BWI. And so what they did is they drove me to Mexicali and I got out of the cab with one of the producers, Yvonne, and walked across the border with my cast. And they didn't even give me normal crutches. They were like, not in a mean way, no disrespect, but when you have cerebral palsy sticks, that's what I got. So I got a big old cast and palsy and my backpack, and I'm humping it across the border from Mexicali to El Centro to catch a flight from El Centro to LA to BWI. Yeah.
What?
The funny part was the line to get across the border was probably like 900 people, and my flight is in like 3 hours. Well, fuck, I ain't gonna make that. But even in Mexico, they have a handicap line. Who knew?
Yeah.
So I went through because I have palsy sticks in a cast, and I was the only one in the handicap line. So I went right back through across the border. Yeah.
That is so bootleg. Oh my God. Wow. You had to walk your ass across the doggone board. Wow.
And then my plane from El Centro to LA was like a 7-seater, so like the pilot and the co-pilot count as 2. So there's only 5 other people in the plane because it's tiny and you can't stand up. And I've got a cast and palsy sticks. And it's those 3 steep stairs, to get up into the plane. I actually had to turn around and go up on my ass and go up the aisle backwards on my ass to get to my seat. It was retarded.
Okay, so what you're saying is they did not treat you like a celebrity. They treated you like a second-class citizen. What the hell? So, all right. So, would you do it again? Let's say they called you up and they said, "Look, Laurae, we want to send you down to I don't know, whatever asshole country and be hole in the wall with a bunch of deadly animals and deadly snakes and shit and that stuff you're into," and be like, "Hey, come on down. You want to do it again? Would you do it again?"
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. What the hell is wrong with you?
Do you want to know a secret?
Should you be talking to me, or do I need to bring my therapist on here 3-way?
I'm telling you now. Hey, Ronell.
Here's my drink, my friend. I just got a question. Like, where's your drink, Ronell? My drink is here.
Cheers. I know. I had to go get a refill.
And it is delicious. Wow. So you do it again. Do you have a place where you'd prefer to go?
Believe it or not, I would love to go right back to where I was. I mean, okay, so you watched the episode, right? So you saw we had food, fire, water, shelter, everything on the first day. Besides Chris's feet being burnt to shit, it was a really nice spot. There was water there. There was plenty of cactus, that we could eat. Not very tasty. There's a lot of lizards, so we weren't going to starve. There's also 27 different types of poisonous scorpions. And the coyotes, and I never did see a mountain lion, which was good. But I would like to go back there. It was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. When the sun would come up and it would light up like the whole valley, it's just gorgeous. And at night, there's no people, so there's no pollution. There's no towns, no lights. You could see everything. It was absolutely gorgeous.
So check this out, Laurae. You can go back there, and you don't have to do it naked or afraid. You can go back with a tent, a gun, and plenty of provisions. And when you do, maybe I'll come with you. But that's the only way.
Yeah. Where's the fun in that?
Where's the fun in that? That's survival. It's still pretty shitty. No, I mean, damn, I'd be afraid with a gun. Like So there weren't. So the biggest animals out there now, and in saying this, listen, the little things can kill you just as much as the big things. But the biggest animals probably like mountain lions out there in Baja. Yeah, with your biggest shit.
Or anything down there, so.
No bears, but mountain lions are big as shit. Like.
Well, I was in a situation. Okay, yeah. So I've already done it again. Can I say that?
Oh, you did! I knew it. All right, breaking news. Don't y'all post nothing on social. Don't say nothing. All right. But Laurae did it again with your crazy ass. What did you do? So it's already filmed. It's in the can.
Already done.
When can we expect to see it out?
I have no idea. I don't know. They haven't told me when it gives me 30 days before it's going to air. So they haven't told me yet. But this one I filmed back in November.
Okay, so I won't, because I'm very familiar with how all of that stuff works. My mother is an actor and confidentiality. So I'm not going to ask you anything about it. I just know that I'm excited to see this next thing come out, and hopefully they don't play you out with some bullshit ankle breaking in the middle of the night crap like they did in this last one. Hopefully they give you the respect you deserve. You won't know until they play it, though.
Is that it was November, and it was very, very cold. So it was like the negative range.
Oh no! Oh, I can't wait to see. Okay, make sure you message me before it comes out, because I gotta know. I gotta watch it when it comes out. Like I gotta know. I gotta watch it. Like, ugh. All right. Well, you made it back. At least you didn't die. Did you lose anything? You still got all your digits?
Got all my barely.
So normally, Laurae, this is the point where I tell everyone, like, yo, tell people where they can find you, where they can connect with you, but I got a feeling you don't give a shit about none of that. like you're like, yo, I'm in Washington in my cabin. I don't care about connecting. I'm not doing no appearances at no bars like a Kardashian. Is that true?
I know. Yeah, no, I have I'm on Facebook. It's the social interaction I get at this point. So, yeah, and I play with my dog. My dog is actually a wolf pup, which is cool. That's another interesting story. But
where's your dog?
Yeah, I just kind of hang out here, farm, and hang out with my wolf.
Where's the dog? Where's your wolf? Where's he at? He or she?
Oh, he's outside. He talks. It's a boy. His name's Rocky, but he talks a lot. So he's like always in the background. So I kicked him outside. So
straight wolf? Straight wolf or mixed?
He's an Arctic wolf. So he's a high content. So he's a mix.
Okay.
But he's Arctic wolf and white shepherd.
You are a G. Oh my God. Like you can kick my ass. I know it. Like right now, like I'm so intimidated by you. I'm saying, like, yo, you just emasculated me, but that's okay. Like, it's mad respect. It's mad respect. Like, yo, I couldn't do like not even just a little bit of what it is that you do. So that's why this is so much fun. I got so much respect. It's so dope.
Yeah. Well, it's in normal, like 6 months ago, all of my skills are pretty much useless. But right now, when everybody's like hunkered down, like they could close the grocery store and I would give no fucks. Wouldn't care at all. Because I can still
How many?
I need.
How many?
Target. Don't care.
How many you said they no fucks. All right, cool. All right, so but real talk, like this is when you see, like, I know this, Laurae. I make no bones about it. I know I'm soft as shit. Yeah, I'm a tough guy, got some muscles. But I know that when shit really goes down, I'm screwed. Like, it's just going to be you and the militia guys in Montana. Like, that's it. Like, me and all the rest of us down here, we're screwed. Like, it is what it is. I've accepted it. I don't, like, I can't go hunt and get water. Like, I'm watching you on shows like that, so I can kind of figure out how to do some basic shit, just in case I get lost one day in the park. That's all. Like I might get lost for a couple hours and I might need to find some water. But if it goes a couple of days, it's a wrap. I'm done.
Yeah. You want to
Jackie, what's happening? Thanks for checking in. All right, Laurae. So here's what I want from you. The more you move, you're breaking up. So check this out. Here's what I want from you. I need to know, because we're gonna make sure that my network and also supports the hell out of you and supports the hell out of your episode when it comes on. And so the next episode, if you guys haven't seen her current episode, it came out March 29th. So go to your DVR as you're looking at Naked and Afraid. It premiered on March 29th. So you can pull that up. The next one, I will let y'all know when it drops, because Laurae's going to let me know when it drops. But until it drops, shut the hell up. Don't say nothing about it. I'm gonna have to come see about you. and that's gonna be fun. So you'll promise to let me know, right? When it comes out, you can let me know. All right. Yeah. All right, because I can't wait to see you naked, cold, and afraid. Except I don't think the afraid thing is in there. I don't think it's fitting for you. We'll just say naked and cold.
Well, I always said I have too many tattoos to be naked, and I am too stubborn to be afraid. So I was just tattooed, stubborn, and frozen. Pretty much.
All right, so I know again you're not big into social, but if people want to connect with you, how do you want to connect with you?
Yeah, I'm on Facebook. I have an Instagram. I don't remember what that is offhand. But yeah, it's just Laurae Hughes on Facebook, and then my farm page. But yeah, if you want to talk to me, then that would not be my Facebook farm page. It would just be Laurae Hughes on Facebook.
There we go. And I'll make sure for those of you guys that are watching this thing on YouTube and replay, we'll put that in there. You can always connect to Laurae and holler at her. And she's real good peoples and enjoys whiskey. So I love that. Laurae, thank you so much for joining this thing. I hope you had a little bit of fun. You got ahead of me on the drinking thing, but that's okay. I'm going to catch up. I will catch up. Hey, guys, I appreciate all you guys that are watching, no matter where you're at. So I know we've got Facebook, we've got LinkedIn, we've got YouTube, we got our Instagram folks. Please share this. If you enjoyed this, if you enjoyed hearing Laurae's story, man, share it, let your people know this will be replay on YouTube and LinkedIn. You can check in there. Thank you, Tasha. Diana, thank you so much. She said you're totally off the grid. Yeah, she's not totally off the grid. She's barely on the grid. but hey, make sure you share this with your people. Make sure you connect to Laurae. And yeah, if you enjoy this stuff, great. If you don't, okay, whatever. You're not watching, so I don't give a shit what you think. But this is about having some fun and getting away from all of the crap that we're having to deal with on a daily basis right now. So, Laurae, thank you, my friend. Stay safe up there, okay?
All right, you too.
Send me a picture of that wolf.
Cheers.
I want to see that wolf, okay? I want to see the wolf dog. Okay? Send me a picture of the wolf dog. Peace out. Thanks for watching, guys.